Hey guys, what's up, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Desmond with Dwight Books. Today's video is going to be a book haul. I got quite a bit of books sitting around me that I hauled in the month of October, and I kind of wanted to go over what books I got, where I got them from, and all that fun stuff. So let's jump right in. The first thing I want to talk about is Book of the Month YA. I am a Book of the Month affiliate, so my affiliate link will be in the description box below if you'd like to look at the 5 books that are available for this month. You can choose one. Your first box is $9.99 a month. If you choose more than one book, you can choose up to 3 more books or up to 2 more books. I can't remember which one. And they will send them along with your Book of the Month pick. You also, this month for October, I don't know if they do this every month. This is my first month getting it. I got a cool little Book of the Month cookie that is from Mama's Custom Cookies, which is really cool. And the book that I chose this month, which is a strange pick because I have not read the first book in this series or anything in this world, and that is Wayward Son by Rainbow Rowell. Sorry, I was just looking to make sure I was actually in frame. This is a book that stood out to me out of the 5 books that we had to choose from, so that's why I chose this one here. The next 3 books are books that were sent to me off of peopleonlibrarythings.com. You can go on there and you can request early reviewers, or people can just give books away. The first one is going to be a book called Not Me. This is about a Holocaust survivor with Alzheimer's disease. Hands his son, Michael, a box full of journals. As he's going through the journals, he finds out that his dad might actually have been a Nazi and not a Holocaust survivor at all. That seemed really interesting to me, so I want to jump into that. As you can see, it is a used library book. So things off that site aren't necessarily new, but they're usually in really good condition. And the next book I got off that site was Shocks at Shipley Academy. The back of this book states, "Twins torn apart, a terrible secret hidden in a school's past follow 2 children as they try to uncover the truth and finally bring a family together." This does look like a middle grade book. It's going to be pretty easy to get through, but it looked really interesting, and I wanted to read it and possibly give the author a review. The next book that sounded pretty interesting to me was The Man Who Wouldn't Stand Up. Also, again, I found this on librarythings.com, and I thought I would give it a try and see if I liked it and give the author a review. Okay, the next set of books I have here are books that I ordered off of Amazon. I had a gift card, so I wanted to buy some used books off of there. The first one is Simon versus the Homo Sapien Agenda. I've heard a lot of good things about this book and even watched the trailer for the movie, but of course I want to read the book before I watch the movie, so I picked this up so I can read it soon. And I actually picked up the movie as well from my local video store, bought it from them, so we'll see how that goes. These next 2 books are 2 John Green books that I've been wanting to read. I just never forced myself to actually buy them, so I went ahead and got Paper Towns by John Green and then The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. These are pretty popular John Green books, so I won't go over like the plot or anything like that, but I do want to get into those soon. Another goal of mine for the month of November was to read more contemporary books because I did find out that I do really like those. These next books are the next 2 books in the Darkest Mind series, and that is Never Fade and In the Afterlight. If you want to see my review read my review for The Darkest Minds, you can find it on DesmondDwight.com. That is my blog where I post some reviews periodically if you want to read through that. It wasn't my favorite book. I think I gave it like a 3 or 3.5 out of 5 stars. But I did like the writing style, so I went ahead and picked up the next 2 books in the series so I can read those hopefully in November. So the last book that I picked up, I actually picked up off of eBay, and that is the second book in the Gone series, and that's Hunger by Michael Grant. Originally, I bought this off eBay because they did not have it on Book Outlet, but also I didn't buy it off Amazon because I wanted the original cover, because I thought the other books were going to come in original covers. They did not, so I'll probably end up reading this, unhauling it, but then hauling it again with a cover that matches the rest of the covers I have. That's kind of a pet peeve of mine. If I'm going to have a series, I want them all to be in the same kind of covers. Alrighty, so these next set of books are the ones I got off of bookoutlet.com. If you've not heard of bookoutlet.com, they have really, really, really good prices. Some of these are what they call bargain copies, so it's just when a company had too many, they sell them for super cheap. I think I got like 13 books here, and I paid under $50 for all 13 of them. The first 3 are in the Dorothy Must Die series. I have The Wicked Will Rise, The End of Oz, and Yellow Brick War. And that, again, is in the Dorothy Must Die series. I read Dorothy Must Die, I think at the beginning of this year or the end of last year, I can't remember. Really liked it, and I've just been really slow at picking up the next books in that series, but I hope to finish these in November as well. Alright, so these next 4 books, speaking of the Gone series by Michael Grant, I got another copy of the same book that I already have. I bought this because on bookoutlet.com it said that it looked like it was going to be the original cover. It's definitely not. It's the newer cover, which I already have, so I'll keep this one, but I'm still going to give away my other one. I told Kelsey over at Kelsey Reads, she was interested in this book, so I told her I'd send that to her. And then this is actually the 3rd book in the series, because again, they didn't have the second one, and that's Lies by Michael Grant. I also picked up the 4th book in the series, and that is called Plague by Michael Grant. And then they didn't have the 5th book on there as well, so I went ahead and got the 6th book, and that is Light. So I definitely have enough reading for Michael Grant. I really, really, really love the Gone series, the Gone book, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to love the rest of this series as well. And the next book is another book that I probably wouldn't have gotten if I had not heard about it on BookTube as much as I have. And also if I hadn't gotten Wayward Son from the book of the month, and that is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. As you can see, this is what's originally sold at Target. It's a brand new copy of the book. Like, it's never been read. It's not used. And I think I paid like $2 for this on Book Outlet. And it's really cool. It has sprayed edges green, so it matches the cover. But I plan on reading this, and then I'll go into the Wayward Son. Well, after I read Carry On, but that's a different story. The next book is Emergency Contact. Again, I got this for like $2 off of bookoutlet.com. I heard a lot of good things about this book as well. And again, I want to get into reading more contemporary books, so I decided to pick this up. I did get A Million Worlds with You. I've not heard much about this book. I believe it's a contemporary. I probably shouldn't say that until I know for sure. Nope, it is definitely not. The first line says that she's been in a center of a cross-dimensional feud since she first traveled to another universe using her parents' invention. So this is not a contemporary, like I thought it was. But it looked really good, and it was on like the best-selling on Book Outlet, so I went ahead and picked it up. The next book is Nerve, which I've watched the movie, and I wanted to read the book to see just how good that is, because 99% of the time I always think the book is better than the movie, so I wanted to pick it up and give it a shot. Oh, and I got this for, I think it was $1.90 something, and it ended up being a brand new hardcover book, so it was really exciting. I did not expect it to be hardcover. And then the last book I got, I think this was the most expensive book out of all these books off of Book Outlet. I think it was like $5 or something like that. Let me see. Yeah, it was $5.51. And again, this is a hardcover, and that is 5 Feet Apart. The movie companion edition. As you can see, normally at Walmart, this book was $13.28, and I got it for $5.50. I wanted to read this one mainly because I did have a friend who did pass away from cystic fibrosis back in 2011. And I know that this focuses on two main characters who have cystic fibrosis, so I wanted to pick that up and read it. Alrighty, so this last set of books are books that I bought at Barnes & Noble, either because they have been on my to-buy list for a while, or they're probably sequels to two books that I already bought. And actually, this first book is one last book I got off Book Outlet, and that is I Know What You Did Last Summer. I picked this up. It's one of my favorite books I've ever read. I love the story. I love the movie. I probably read this 4 or 5 times by now, but I wanted to pick it up and read it because it is Halloween today. So I started reading that this morning. Didn't make it very far, but I plan on finishing that before the end of the day for Halloween. And the first book I got from Barnes & Noble was the sequel to Warcross, and that's Wildcard by Marie Lu. The next sequel I got from Barnes & Noble was Crooked Kingdom, the sequel to Six of Crows, which I just finished and really liked. The next book that I picked up because I got Wayward Son from the Book of the Month. I went ahead and picked up Carry On by Rainbow Rowell as well. I know that's the first book in, I believe, that series before Wayward Son, so I wanted to pick this up and read it beforehand. And then the last book I got, it has been on my to-buy list for quite a while now, and that is Again But Better by Christina Ruscio. You probably know her better as Pull and Banana Books here on BookTube. I've heard a lot of good things about this book, so I wanted to give it a try and see what I thought. I believe it is a contemporary with like a very small hint of magic. But I wanted to pick that up and read it and see how it went. And that is all that I have for you today. I picked up, I think it was 27 books in the month of October, so November will probably be a lot lighter month book buying wise. But again, I just want to remind you, the links for all these books will be in the description box below. I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you do click on the link and purchase something, I do get a small commission off that, as well as the affiliate link for Book of the Month. If you do sign up for Book of the Month through that link, I do get a small commission for that as well. I wanted to leave you with a quote from the Book of the Month box, and that is there anything better than a good book? And I have to say no. Once you get lost in a good book, you can stay there forever. So go read something good. I plan on doing a video on the books that I read in the month of October, probably here in the next week or so, because it is going to be, it is the last day of October today, so I wanted to get that up as soon as possible. But yeah, go have fun reading, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.